This is the Morning Drive, brought to you by nationofblue.com, the king of UK fan websites. Good morning, everyone. This is Fake Billy Clyde, nationofblue.com. This is the Morning Drive. Hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend. We're talking Eric Bledsoe this morning, in case you didn't know. And the Morning Drive will be a hard 4 minutes and 40 seconds, so buckle up and hang on. You want to pick one topic to talk about, and then stay tuned for our weekly show, Big Blue Breakdown, Thursdays at 10 o'clock. At least this week, that's when it's going to be. Stay tuned to nationofblue.com for more details about that. But first, for today, let's talk Eric Bledsoe. The New York Times released an article on Friday that questioned Eric Bledsoe's eligibility. The two things in question were his grades and alleged rent payment from his high school coach. Now, his grades are not an issue, in my opinion. The NCAA looked into those through an exhaustive review during his recruitment because they were questioned then, and he was deemed eligible then, so I don't think NCAA is going to go back on that one. Bledsoe was cleared to play, but they also cleared Derrick Rose, and look where that got Memphis. So this whole NCAA already cleared him. You might as well forget about that. They'll go back and look at it if they want. Now, this rent payment is the only thing that could be sticky, could get the NCAA into trouble. The payment of rent is against NCAA rules, or at least the way the rules read. That's what it is. But I'm sure the NCAA takes this on a case-by-case basis. Why? Because their rules are extremely gray, and they are extremely gray for a reason. Eric Bledsoe, it's an alleged payment to begin with, but let's say he took $1,200. First of all, I don't think it happened because it's also been reported that the landlord is still owed $3,200. So if someone's trying to help Bledsoe out, they didn't do a great job of it. The other thing is, if he doesn't receive this $1,200, it's a really good chance that he would be evicted from his apartment, Bledsoe and his family. So they'd be living in a car somewhere. They'd be homeless. So if the NCAA was to rule that this $1,200 shouldn't have happened and deem him ineligible, I've pretty much lost all hope for humanity. It's $1,200. It's rent. It puts a roof over his head. So if we're really concerned about the kids here, then, I think we'll be okay. The second thing is, John Wall had an option to pay his back. If you remember, there was some things Wall received while playing in AAU, and the NCAA allowed him to pay that back, and he kept his eligibility. So I think that may also be an option. Now, why is this a huge issue? Because these things, I'm sure, happens all the time. A lot of these kids, they don't come from backgrounds where they're very well off, and people help people out. People buy, there's trips, you're going on these AAU trips, there's travel, there's food. Trust me, kids are getting helped out. So why is it an issue? Because you're at UK. Because it's Kentucky, and people are looking to take shots at Calipari. He does have a past, and that's just part of it. You have to take the good with the bad. Should the media be doing that? They're kind of taking the opportunity. They're not going to write about it when it's someone else, just Kentucky. Why? Because they know Kentucky's going to read it. That's why you've got all these UK blogs, and everybody can do this because Kentucky fans are crazy, and they want more and more UK news. So that's why they're writing about it. They're trying to get their name out there. Now, what about Calipari? Is this a Calipari issue? Technically, no. It's a Bledsoe and his high school issue. So UK fans are coming out of the woodwork to protect Calipari. At the same time, if you remember, the UMass fans did the same thing, and the Memphis fans did the same thing until Calipari left. And now the UK fans are doing the same thing. And I'm one of those. I don't think it's Calipari's issue. It's $1,200. If he missed it, he missed it. But at the end of the day, is the coach responsible for everything that goes on with that recruit, for knowing those things and keeping the university out of that kind of a risk and out of harm's way? It's a question for you, the fan, to decide. I will see you tomorrow. Fake Billy Clyde, Morning Drive, nationblue.com. Later.